day. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC NFC Pro Bowl. Jared Goff and the NFC taking on Josh Allen and the AFC.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Kevontae Turpin is deep for the NFC. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce. And you never know where it's going to end up.
From his goal line here, Goff. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. That's his first catch in this, his first Pro Bowl.
And if I were him, I'd keep the football. I know it may seem like a little thing, but as you said, his first Pro Bowl, that's a big announcement to the rest of the league that he's arrived, that he's one of the better players. Keep the football, put it up on the mantle, and celebrate his first Pro Bowl catch. Hopefully there'll be more to come.
A 1st down carry for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And now they'll throw with Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Now Allen. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. And he'll decide to keep this once more. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Back out is the AFC offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen. Caught. Kelsey, left side.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To the air, Allen. Oh, nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The AFC with a football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's not often that we chastise people in a Pro Bowl, but offensive line. Come on now, you got to give him a chance back there. He got clobbered on that play.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Goff going to keep it himself. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak. No place to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Here's Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now Allen again. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with an acrobatic catch. And the NFC has now cut it to within 1 score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The AFC offense making their way back out. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, Ryan.
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good. I
always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Allen off the play fake. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here complete to Kelsey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 1st and 10, Goff.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing again is Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Goff on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Goff throwing again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Gone. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And that's picked up by the AFC. There he goes left side. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Allen.
He'll complete this one to Collins.
Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have hit halftime of the Pro Bowl with the AFC leading the NFC. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's the NFC to possess it first as we are back and underway for the third quarter.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Goff on first down. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss right to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now it's Goff.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he's going to be touched down short of a first, and it's 4th down coming up.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar, as he drops it in from long distance. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
The AFC offense now heading out for their first drive of the second half. They begin with Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Allen, short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Allen able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A handoff, running left, Henry.
He'll get it up near midfield at a 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Henry is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Goff now to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
3rd and 2.
Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Again to Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. From the gun, it's Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown! Travis Kelce from 19 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. But at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
75 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
Allen. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now Allen. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Nico Collins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24.
That time a 6-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Goff's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Running from the gun with Henry. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to 4th.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. back to throw. Goff. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Max Crosby, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out, and as a result, possession switches hands. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
103 yards rushing for him now as he continues to lead the way for the AFC. Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll run it again with Henry, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop. 2nd and 5.
Allen running the option to the left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.